up, Kid Too Technical? I'm back again with another video. Today we're going to talk about which one should you buy. Last year of 2021, this came out this year of 2022, so they both have access to a S Pen, but with this one you can only use the S Pen on the inner display, and with this one you can use the S Pen on the outer display because this is a candy bar style device and this is a foldable. So which one should you buy? So say you were in the market today looking for a device that had access to an S Pen, but you were kind of confused on which way to go. I'm going to try to help you out. I'm going to try to break this down and help you out to steer you in the right direction, and if you should buy the Zfold3 or the S22 Ultra. So my thing is, if you like a candy bar style device, something that's just one slab of a phone, go with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra because it's the latest and the greatest, and it also has the S Pen that actually can be housed inside of the device, unlike the Samsung Galaxy unlike the Samsung Galaxy Zfold3. This is the S Pen. Yes, this S Pen is more nicer and it feels better than the S22 Ultra S Pen, but to me, I'd rather have an S Pen that can go inside of the device than an S Pen that I have to find different kind of cases just to house the S Pen. But don't get me wrong, this S Pen does feel nice. This feels like an actual size pen. And this one on the S22 Ultra is very small, and it's not that sturdy. I feel like this can pop and break at any given second, but that's just me in my opinion. So if you're out there and you just want one single device, you don't want nothing that opens up, you don't want nothing that folds, then I would say go with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. But if you're out there and you do not want one single candy bar device and you want to try something new, then I would say go to the Samsung Galaxy Zfold3, because you will not be disappointed. At least I'm not disappointed too much. There is one disappointment that I don't really like about this device, but we'll get to that in a minute. But this here allows you to have a candy bar style device on the outside, and when you open it up, it's a bigger 7.6 inch display in the inside, way bigger than just this single display. This single display is only 6.8 inches. The inner display is 7.6 inches, but then when you close this up, you're only getting 6.2 inches. So yes, this is a little narrow, but I've had this for a while and I've learned how to adjust and use it to where this outer display really does not bother me. I can text on this device fine, but if you're the type of person that thinks this is too narrow, then you might want to go with the Galaxy S22 Ultra because you have a bigger display on the front. You can already see how much better that looks. The keyboard looks a lot better and bigger on this S22 Ultra than it does on the Zfold3. So that was one thing. Battery life. If you're in the market and you're looking for a device with nice battery life, I'm going to have to already say go with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. This has a 5,000 milliamp battery on there. This has a 4 something. I forgot the exact numbers for the battery, but this battery on this device is trash, really. This does not really last you a full day, but that's because it's running off of basically 3 screens, the outer display, then 2 inner displays. So this is pushing out a lot of battery power when it comes to the Zfold3, and pretty much that is my biggest main gripe that I do not really care for the Samsung Galaxy Zfold3 is the battery life. And a lot of people out there are saying you should have waited or you should trade it in for the Zfold4. I'm going to say this right now. Yes, the Zfold4 does look nice. And yes, the Zfold4 will have the S Pen housed inside of the device. But now, since they are gonna house the S Pen inside of the device, they are saying that the battery is gonna be a little worse than it already is on the Zfold 3. So that makes me not even want to upgrade to another Zfold device, because the battery, when I'm buying devices, I'm buying for the battery. A lot of other people might buy for the look and feel and the design, but I'm buying for the battery. If the battery cannot last me as long as I need it to last, then there's no use of me getting the device. Of course, I want a nice, sleek looking device, but I'm big on the battery. I do want nice cameras also, but the battery to me is more important. And that's another thing. The cameras, the cameras are okay on the Zfold 3, but the cameras are a lot better on your S22 Ultra. You get 4 on the back and you get 1 in the front. On the Zfold 3, you get 1 in the front, you get 1 under the display, but that one is not good at all. And then you get 3 on the back. So if you're out there looking for a nice device with the S Pen, but you want nice cameras, I would say pick up the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. You will not be sorry for your purchase. And some people might say, Kia, how can you make these decisions when you have both of the devices? That's because I like both of the devices. This device brings things to the table that this device does not have, but this device brings things to the table that this device doesn't have. This is a regular size phone, but this also folds into like a mini tablet, a little mini media device, and I love that. I never get old unfolding this device. Every time I open it, I get happy. It makes me feel happy, because it's just a big nice device, and it's like, man, look at where smartphone technology has come. We actually have devices that can unfold. This is nice, and the reason why I have this is because when I don't want to use my Zfold 3 and when I want to have a regular candy style device, I have that choice of coming back to the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I mainly picked up the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultras because I used to carry I used to have Note devices in the past. Of course, they're not calling this the Note, but this is like the Note because it has the Note design and it has a S Pen. And that's another reason why I picked up this device, because I'm used to having a Note device, and I'm used to having a device that had a Samsung device that has an S Pen built into the device. And I was missing that, here. And another downfall about the Zfold 3 is you cannot use your S Pen on the outer display. Even though they're supposed to be bringing that to the Zfold 3, that's still not, I still don't think that'll make me upgrade, because the battery life would have to be better on the Zfold 4 in order for me to get rid of the Zfold 3. So I'm just going to hold on this for a little while longer. But anyways, you cannot use the S Pen on the outer display. Here you can, because this is the only display. You can only use the S Pen on your inner display, which is kind of a bummer, because you don't want to be out in public trying to take notes on a big old display. You could probably run into a wall, and that wouldn't be good. And you'll look like a dork trying to have a S Pen on a bigger display. So that's another reason why I have my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, because I don't have to worry about pulling out my bigger display. But another good thing about this S Pen actually works on your Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I can use this on my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra just fine, no lag. You get the same access, so that's nice. So if I don't want to use the little mini S Pen, then I can use this big boy here, which is nice to have. But you cannot use this S Pen with your Zfold 3, because the inside, this is glass, this is like soft plastic, so you cannot use this with your Zfold 3. You can only use this S Pen and the S in the that other Super S Pen with your Z Fold 3. But this can work on your Z Fold 3 and also with your S22 Ultra. And pretty much that is why I currently have these two devices, is because they both bring different things to the table. And I just like the thought of having a device that can fold and unfold. To me, this is an amazing concept of a device, you know. Of course, Samsung has to work on a little bit of more things about this device to make it be even better, but this is awesome. To me, it's nice, self-battery life. And another thing, that the reason why I like this is because this one has a physical fingerprint scanner on the side of the device. I like the physical fingerprint scanner on the side of the device better than I do the in-display fingerprint scanner. I wish Samsung could have just put a physical fingerprint scanner built into the power button, or put it under the power button, you know. That way you wouldn't have to worry about missing, you know, even though this screen, the fingerprint scanner on this device is pretty good and it hardly misses, you got to think about when your hands are gritty and grimy. You don't want to touch your phone when your hands are gritty and grimy, especially not the screen. So pretty much with this one, if my hands are nasty, all I have to do is just close it, put my thumb here, and I'm right in my device just like that. And I really like that. So they need to start incorporating these kind of fingerprint scanners on some of their newer devices. But that's just me and my thoughts and how I feel about it. So like I said, if you're out there looking for a device with the S Pen, but you don't want a device that folds, then I would say go with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, because it's the latest and the greatest. But if you're out there and you want to try and you want to be different and try something new, then you can pick you up a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. You might like it, you know. Battery life may differ for everybody, you know. I'm sure it will. But if you're out there in the market looking for a device that has great battery life, that has nice cameras, then I do recommend the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now, if you don't care about taking a lot of pictures, if you don't take a lot of pictures, then maybe you can get the Z Fold 3. You can take okay pictures with the Z Fold 3. You just don't get outstanding pictures just like you would with the Z Fold, with the S22 Ultra. I'll do a camera comparison a little later here. But pretty much the design is about the same. These are both black devices with a matte black feel to the back of the device. So pretty much this is what they both look like. Of course, here you get a hinge because this is a folding device, and here you do not get a hinge. This is a candy bar style device. But these are what they're looking like side by side. Of course, this is going to be a lot smaller when it's folded. But then when you open up this device, that's when it gets, that's when it's a lot bigger than your S22 Ultra. So pretty much this has been Which One Should You Buy? So just rate, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube tech channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out.